Hey, what's going on, everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech. Hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday. I will not be streaming next Saturday, but just in case you're new to the show, channel, whatever. My name is Vega. This is SerpentX Tech. We do this usually every Saturday around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Won't be doing it next Saturday, but we talk about crypto news, what happened this past week, so on and so forth. I wish I could do daily live streams for you guys or nightly live streams for you guys. And ladies, but unfortunately, I cannot. Not in my current working conditions, family, all that good stuff. But every Saturday, I like to do a live stream and go over what's going on with the news or what's going on in the market. I mean, right now we can see Bitcoin around 64K. It did drop down at 65K. We're sitting on a legacy line right now that I have in the chart that we're going to check here in just a moment. And, you know, Ethereum's still sitting around 3,500, right? So, like, while everybody dropped pretty good, Ethereum dropped with everybody and then went back. It got pumped back up to where it was trying to chill at, which is kind of a good thing. BNB below 600 now. Not much doing. You know, that meme, I wish I could throw it up right now with the guy poking, you know, like do something. That's where we're sitting right now with the market, right? So Avalanche down 6% to $25.89. Ton back up to over $7. That's good to see. Doge at 12 cents. You know, like some of our favorite cryptocurrencies, like Caspa, still holding around that 15-cent mark, where originally it was like 12, 11. We were like, oh my gosh, Caspa, do something, please. So yeah, it's kind of meh, but whatever. I really wish Chainlink would pop off for all the technology and great things that I like about Chainlink. I think it's still undervalued in the market, but that's just a personal opinion of mine, and we'll see, man. We'll see. Unfortunately, in this legacy line you can see here in purple, we're just sitting right on it. I do think that if we fall below it, because right now on the daily we're below the 100 EMA, I want to say, yeah, 100. And if we zoom in here, we're kind of stuck in between that legacy line I have drawn here and that 100 estimated moving average. So, you know, if we get forced down, because as you can see, we've been pushed down a couple times. You know, if we fell into this range where I have a really OG legacy line over here in yellow, if we were to fall, my predictions are the same still as last week, but I'm going to go ahead and go over that again. If we fall, 62 is definitely in the realm of possibility. That's only 3.25%. We fall in further to the next target, which is around... It moved up from 58 to 59. If you look at here at this blue line, right? If that continues to curve as we fall, you know, I could see that being the next one where it's like the high 58s, the low 59K. So target 62, 59, 58. And then the next target, of course, is going to be in between the legacy line and that 58, 59 range would be around 54 now. Is what I'm looking at. So I had to adjust my buying positions a little bit to move them up because I don't think we can hit those targets. If we came all the way down to this legacy line here, that's 49K. 50K is not out of the realm of impossible. That is a 22% dip, and we do know that Bitcoin can fall 30%. Bitcoin, but how violently it falls is been reduced over the years, right? So here's 22% from the previous all-time high back here in March to the most recent low, which took about 52 days basically, or a little bit under like 48 days, I guess you could say. And that was 23%. So falling 30% is not out of the realm of impossible. 10%, 5%, that's just normal business. But, you know, 50% to this legacy line over here, I don't think that's possible whatsoever. Let's actually measure that out real quick from where we are now to this deep legacy line of 32K. I don't think we're ever going to go back down to 32K. I could be wrong. You know, never take what I'm saying as financial advice. Just, I learned to do the charts, right? Not only do I learn from other crypto technical analysis personnel, but I just self-teach myself, and I learn different things, and I'm still learning from day to day. So I don't want you to take what I say as Bible. I just personally have positions in at that 62K area, at that 59, 58K area, again at the 52 to 50K area. And they're just little buy DCA dollar cost average buying positions. But you can see at the beginning of this week, which was the 16th of June, right? 16th of June, which was about here. We were sitting right here. We fell all the way down to about almost 5%, 4.88%, came back up. And right now we're sitting about 3, almost 4% down. But if we go from the previous, like early June, right? So June has not been kind to us. And let's go from the June high to the June low. That's about 12%, okay? Over 14 days. That's pretty quick. And I just don't think there's a lot of, it's not uncertainty, but I mean, if we look at the fear and greed index now on CoinMarketCap, is it uncertainty? So right here, it's at 51%. So everybody's neutral right now. Everybody's like, I don't know what's going to happen with the presidency. I don't know what's going to happen with the geopolitics. I don't know what's going to happen with this, that, and the other thing. You know, the ETFs, while still, you know, growing, are not growing at the rate they were at the beginning. Things are slowing down. So there's not much volume going on. And we do see some people, some big whale wallets moving funds off of exchanges, but then we also see some whale wallets moving funds to exchanges, getting ready to sell. And then obviously the mining operations, which I believe a majority of these sell-offs stem from, need to sell in order to continue to maintain their mining operations, right? They got to pay for their electricity, their whatever overhead. So yeah, they have to sell. And there's a lot of miners out there that have to sell Bitcoin in order to cover their cost or whatever it might be. So I ain't hating on it. Do what you got to do. Not everybody can just sit there and mine cryptocurrency, pay for the electric out of pocket in fiat, and hang on to that cryptocurrency while not dumping it. No, they're going to have to dump it. Now you can see there's a cross going on right above here between the 20 and the 50, right? We got the red and the orange lines crossing each other. I wouldn't say that's a golden cross on the daily, but I don't think anybody can predict where Bitcoin's going to go. Give me 1 second. But I'm interested. I'm interested in the long-term flow of things, and I do believe Bitcoin is here to stay, as well as a number of other top 10 cryptocurrencies, which I could talk about my top cryptocurrencies if you want me to in a future video. Oh yeah, obviously I'll be at Mine Disrupt next week. Thank you for, have you seen the beautiful weather at Disrupt? Yeah, it's gonna suck. Matter of fact, let's go look up, you guys can see the weather here in Jacksonville. Hasn't been good. Wow, I can't type weather for shit. Yeah, it's been kind of crap. Let's see here. Weather, Miami. So it's not going to be beautiful, but it's all good. I'm not afraid of the rain. Some of you are going to be staying at the hotel where the event will be showing up, so it doesn't really matter. For me, it's right down the road. But obviously, some of the people or some certain areas in Miami have been dealing with a lot of rain and flooding. So prayers and thoughts go out to those. Prayers and thoughts to go out to some of our community members who are dealing with some situations with their family. They know who they are. So stay positive for one another. If you believe or don't believe, doesn't matter. Send some positive vibes their way because they can use it. So yeah, it looks like we got 58% chance of rain. Most of the time, we're going to be down there in Mine Disrupt. So it's going to be wet. It's going to be a wet one. But again, there's an awning. If you guys haven't been, there's an awning that goes from the hotel, if you're staying at the DoubleTree, to the event. So you won't even get a drop on you. If there's an outside event, obviously, you might get a little bit wet. But I'm pretty sure they'll move anything they need to inside. Additionally, Florida, and I believe many of you guys don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes, right? So things will clear up. It might drizzle, it might rain heavy, clear up, might rain again. So it'll be all right, man. Floridians are used to this. If you're not from Florida, I'm sure we'll be fine, adapt and overcome. Let's make this event very fun. I'm very happy to go. I won't be obviously streaming next Saturday because even though the event's over, me and the wife are gonna go spend some time, right? I gotta celebrate a friend's wedding, a personal friend of mine, since we were about yay high, I think junior high. So gonna give my blessings, go spend some time with them. So I'm gonna miss next Saturday, but you know, check out your favorite creators. You got Chump Change in the morning, you got Crypto Mikkel, usually followed by me, but that slot will be available just for next Saturday. The following Saturday, I'll be back to normal. Red Panda, which is coming up next, Rabbit Mining, so on and so forth. So you crypto community members, you know what time it is. This ain't nothing new. So thank you. I look forward to seeing some of you at Mind Disrupt. I look forward to seeing some of you at Bitcoin Nashville, or the Bitcoin conference. Both links are in the description. If you're interested in buying tickets, it does provide a kickback to me, or just makes me look good. So I greatly appreciate it. But if you already got your tickets, again, come say hello. If I'm recording something, don't jump in the middle of it. If you can be respectful and just stand by until I'm done saying whatever I need to say, then jump in. If you want to be in the video, I'll be more than happy to include you. We'll figure out a way. I'm pretty good at ad-libbing and making things work. But if you're going to go and smash a pie in my face in the middle of the video, that's going to piss me off, and you better run. That's all I got to say. Anyways, first mover Americans. Bitcoin falls below 64K following 900 million in ETF outflows. The latest prices moves in crypto market in the context of 2021. You can see how red we are. Top stories. I mean, it's the same thing as last week, man. It really is. What's up, Rudd? Member for 16 months. Appreciate it. Don't forget the pre-party the first night there at Mind Disrupt as well. Myself and a number of content creators will be there, talking, mingling, networking, as well as talking with industry leaders, personnel, vendors, so on and so forth. But anyways, Bitcoin's dropped below 64K. It's the first time in a minute. I don't really care, but at the time of writing, the Bitcoin price was around 63.9. We're back over the 64K area. The fall of around 3.5% in the last 24 hours. The CoinDesk 20 index, a measurement of broader digital asset market, has dropped over 2.3%, while ETH is down 2.25% and at 3,500, and SOL is falling 3.8%. So a lot of the alts are really feeling it, right? Bitcoin's not doing much, but the alts are not getting the love. And honestly, kind of kicks me in the butt because remember I had to get a bunch of Solana in order to launch the crypto projects I was doing, including helping out with Caffeine Crypto. And now Solana goes down to 130 something. It's like, damn it, man. Couldn't you have done that before we started these projects? So it's whatever. Some of the meme coins are feeling the heat. And if you don't know, just FYI, we got Demo Cats, my first Solana crypto project that I created. It's kind of meh as far as volume is, but the intent is to motivate people to go out there and vote, and try to spread positivity. I'm always about spreading positivity. And Coochie Coin, which is about supporting and respecting women, and you know, honoring them. You know, Coochie is a very resilient thing. If you don't know what Coochie is, you shouldn't be here watching this channel because I curse a lot, but you will learn one day and you will respect it because that thing is resilient as fuck. But also, you know, just a fun little meme coin. Cats of Crypto, Eric, Overboard Tech, in honor of him, but also trying to build up the community as well. Some craziness happening in the crypto community between different people. I don't pay attention to that noise. You guys do you, I do me, we meet in the middle. I'm all about staying positive, staying cool. Just, I haven't had time to focus on any of that stuff. So I squash stuff, water underneath the bridge, I keep it moving. But a lot of people want, I guess you could say, a lot of people work to try to get the drama. And this isn't against anybody in particular. I'm just saying that drama sells, right? Just like sex sells, just like violence sells. Like, it gets clicks, it gets views, it gets ads. It's unfortunate that negative expressions get more attention than positive. Like, hey, kudos to so-and-so for doing such a great job, you know, for helping the old lady cross the road. Nobody cares about that. They want to see somebody getting their butt whooped on Main Street. Like, it's unfortunate, but that's just the world we live in. So if you can stay positive and spread positivity to the people around you, whether it's locally, online, whatever, keep it rocking. Some things need to be called out. I understand. I'm completely for that, being objective, being transparent, but I don't have time to get involved, to get in the middle of it, and put my 2 cents. My 2 cents is really irrelevant. You need to make up your own mind. You take different data sets and you see what your decision will be. But staying on topic, Bitcoin's down, so what? Like, for real, so the fuck what? Bitcoin price drop, crypto market turmoil intensifies. Is Germany to blame? Now, I'm very interested to see why this article is trying to blame Germany, but basically, the total market capitalization plummeted 3.9% between June 20th and 21st, approaching its lowest level in 5 weeks at 2.34 trillion. To talk about the total. One sec. One more? No. All right, we're good. So you can see here, yeah, total market cap right here, 2.34. But obviously a lot higher than it used to be. So not concerned in the least. Germany's sell pressure more than compensated for MicroStrategy's BTC purchase. Some analysts suggest that a large sale of Bitcoin by the German government caused the crypto market downturn. However, the explanation overlooks the fact that traditional finance investors react to unfavorable macroeconomic data. Traders are concerned that the stock market may have peaked and that the United States fiscal situation is weakening. That's certainly possible, right? The U.S. dollar is weakening, right? Some of the decisions made by the Fed, we still haven't had a rate hike. People wanted 2 rate hikes. Now we're only going to possibly get 1 rate hike, and that rate hike might not even come if it gets delayed any further to 2025, and that's just going to weaken the United States economy. So there's some indicators, whether it's the CPI, inflation data, whatever, that's got people kind of like, all right, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to see how this goes. If this sucker dips, then I'll get back in. But I ain't buying, I ain't selling, I'm just chilling. Meanwhile, you know, you got the automated trader, the bot traders, obviously miners needing to take profits, and it's just continuous downward pressure. According to on-chain crypto analytics from Arkham, a wallet linked to the German government transferred about 6,500 BTC to exchanges on June 19th, worth about 425 million at the time. Arkham claims that the wallet held nearly 50,000 Bitcoin, believed to have been seized from the pirated movie website Movie 2K, which operated in 2013. The evidence suggests that that this entity sent Bitcoin to Kraken, Bitstamp, and Coinbase, leaving a little doubt about its origin and effective sell. However, the theory is flawed because U.S.-based business intelligence firm MicroStrategy disclosed on June 20th that it had purchased an additional 11,000, almost 12,000 Bitcoin for 786 million. Thus, MicroStrategy buy covered the selling pressure, including a 2-day 292 million net outflow from U.S. spot Bitcoin ETF. Given that no other regulatory changes or events have negatively impacted the sentiment of cryptocurrency investors in the past couple of days, one should focus on the traditional finance industry, particularly at macroeconomic data. Despite the short-term correlation between the S&P 500 and crypto sectors, traders typically exit risk-on positions during periods of uncertainty, and we are certainly in an area of uncertainty. So, thus, we don't have that buying pressure, right? And I don't think we really gotten a lot of new money. Like the ETFs brought in new money, but we haven't gotten like the OG money, right? Like the oil daddy money, the princes and the kings and all that stuff. Like some of them got in, they got small positions. It's not a majority of their portfolio, but we haven't got that old money, and we only got a portion of that new money. And if you don't know what those terms are, go look it up. But I feel like it's little by little over time. And then when the full bull market's here, you're going to see some of those guys jump in with bigger positions, bumping up the price. Now, presidential candidate Donald Trump, running for his second term, this article says that no one's donating their crypto to Donald Trump, right? It's saying that while he started accepting crypto donations in May, he's only received around 59K. Now, I personally, I don't want to give up my Bitcoin for the presidential candidate Donald Trump. I don't want to give up my Bitcoin for Robert F. Kennedy. I wouldn't give up my Bitcoin for Biden. I wouldn't give up my Bitcoin for any of them. Like, if I have money and I can afford to and I want to donate, I'm going to be donating in fiat. I'm not going to be donating in what I work so hard to obtain. So I can see why people aren't doing it. However, we got a huge donation here from Tyler and Cameron, the Winklevoss twins, founders of cryptocurrency exchange Gemini, which donated about 15.47 Bitcoin, worth about $1 million to Trump's campaign. So besides that, besides the Winklevoss twins, or Winklevoss twins, Donald Trump only accumulated 60K, which is not a lot when you're trying to become a presidential candidate or trying to run for the presidency, and concerning he's leaking money, unfortunately, because of all the situations he's dealing with. So 60K ain't nothing. And I'm sure maybe the Winklevoss twins donation will try to spur more people to do crypto donations to us, to his candidacy, but we'll see. We shall see. I don't like talking politics, but it is important to talk about the situation. Let's just be real here. Donald Trump supports crypto. That's got a lot of people excited. Not gonna lie. Oh, one of my lights just died. So, with that said, okay, a lot of crypto people will be flocking towards presidential candidate Donald Trump. While Biden has, said that he would veto this and he would do that, of course, that's got people flocking away from the Biden administration, especially with as aggressive as they've been. Whether you would see Gary Gensler doing something, Elizabeth Warren doing something, it's just got negative pressure on it. So a lot of people are going to flock to Donald Trump. But as I always encourage people on this channel, don't just worry, don't see one thing the candidate does. And this is all elections, right? It doesn't matter if they're governor, mayor, presidential candidate, whatever. Look at the full picture, right? Don't just look at one thing. Just because he accepts crypto, does he align with everything else that you have concerns about, right? If he doesn't, then you need to make the decision for your voting power, right? Like me and my son don't vote the same. Me and my wife may not vote the same. Like, it's your vote. Don't let outside influences determine your vote. Look at the facts. Look at what the presidential candidate is running on, what they claim to do or what they claim they will do, and determine, will they actually accomplish what they're trying to do? Like, how many times has the president said they're going to disclose any alien research, and then we didn't get it. We're finally starting to get some of that, hey, there are anomalous things in the air. The military does not know what they are, but we are tracking them. Like, that only just happened now. So sometimes the president says they're going to do something, but then when they get in a position of power, they're really handicapped because there's so many different things that got to, dot the I's, cross the T's. So even though presidential candidate Donald Trump is saying that, he's going to get Elizabeth Warren's goons off our backs, Elizabeth Warren's been at this game for a long time. And even if she's out of the way, she's going to have her little henchmen going around smacking us in the knees and Nancy Kerrigan us. So we just need to make sure that we're being involved in the discussion when it relates to crypto and crypto mining. For example, that crypto tax form, which I will have some news here in a minute. But yeah, look at the full picture. Don't look at one thing, please. But yeah, the Winklevoss donation, which was, they donated $1 million each to Donald Trump's campaign, right? So $1 million each. I believe that was refunded. Or a portion of it. Let's see here. Openly declared war against crypto. Claiming that Joe Biden openly declared war against crypto. Trump is pro-Bitcoin, pro-crypto, pro-business. If you're trying to get my attention, make sure you at me. But otherwise, I'm just going to keep rocking and rolling. Basically, the same things that we already know, right? The policies of the Biden administration is iffy on crypto, sometimes very negative. It's time to take our country back, they declare. It's time for the crypto army to send a message to Washington that attacking us is political suicide, which it kind of feels that way, right? So when Biden was being very strong about crypto, all it took, right, was a pushback from us, and then all of a sudden Trump saying, that he's pro crypto, and that changed the Biden administration's swing. We all thought the Ethereum ETF was not going to happen, and all of a sudden, with the pushback and the multiple meetings from various people like Dennis Porters and other people in this industry, in the political legislative branches, there are friends of ours in there. You know, them fighting so hard, you know, Senator Cynthia Lummis fighting so hard on behalf is helping. And then President Trump's like, no, I like crypto. I want it to be a part of the United States. That changed the whole Biden administration's game plan. And next thing you know, we got an Ethereum ETF, you know, possibly approved or approved, right? Like it flipped the script. Nobody was expecting it. I wasn't expecting it. A number of you that I talked to privately weren't expecting it. So very interesting how the Biden administration will adjust based upon what they see things are happening. Like if it's going to put the people, the American people against them, they might tone it down a little bit. They might adjust. They might be like, you know what? Instead of being against crypto, we may not be pro crypto, but instead of being against crypto, I'm going to let your bill go through. I'm going to let this pass on. And that's still positive for the crypto industry. So very interesting how they flipped on us. But I do believe that, I don't know, man. Like, it's just the lesser of two evils for me. I don't really, and this is just my personal opinion. I don't want to vote for anyone, but these are the only candidates that I will get the option to vote for. And it sucks. And it's been like that all since I could vote, unfortunately. The Biden administration has tried to tear all of us down. And this is a quote. I'm not going to stand idly by and let them. I'm going to continue fighting for what I know is right. Yada, yada, yada. Talking about whatever, sued the Facebook dude, Mark Zuckerberg, and Gemini, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we know what the Winklevoss twins are. We don't care. All right, so this is cool. Gemini launches campaign finance initiative. I could have swore they got refunded, though. I could have swore it was too large and they got refunded. Maybe not the whole thing, but a percentage of it. I saw it a little bit ago. I wonder if I didn't click the right article. Anyways, moving on. Gemini launches campaign finance initiative for pro-crypto candidates, right? So the same exchange by the Winklevoss twins, and now they got a initiative, I guess you could say, to facilitate campaign contributions to pro-crypto candidates in the United States ahead of the presidential election. Does that include Robert Kennedy Jr.? I wonder. Minutes before Gemini announced his campaign donation initiative, Tyler Winklevoss issued a lengthy rebuke of Joe Biden. Yep, we know about it. You don't like Joe Biden. He's not pro-crypto. Yada, yada, yada. Don't care. The recent action from Winklevoss twins and the announcement from Gemini are the latest examples of political mobilization in the crypto industry. And that's what I don't like. Don't use, well, people are going to. I'm not the only one in this industry, right? And unfortunately, the industry is going in a direction that I really don't like. Oh, sorry. I didn't catch the ad. The ad just played. So the industry, the crypto industry is being used for as a political weapon. It is 100%, right? And they could see how they could stir up the base in the crypto world. So early in June, Coinbase Stand With Crypto Political Action Committee, or PAC, announced it reached a significant milestone by garnering 1 million advocate signatures from pro-crypto voters. I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those. Following a recent meeting with the former President Trump, industry executives CleanSpark, Marathon Digital, Riot Platforms, big mining operations, established the Bitcoin Voter Project, a nonprofit voter education organization. The Bitcoin Voter Project is a nonpartisan and is not endorsing any candidates, at least not yet. At this point, the goal is to simply raise awareness and educate American public about Bitcoin. More recently, Fairshake, a crypto super PAC, announced it's accumulated about 169 million in donations. Unlike the Bitcoin Voter Project, Fairshake launches political advertisements against anti-crypto politicians and political candidates. So we got all these different organizations that are being established to support a presidential candidate of some type. But I wonder, like, RFK, man, he's been pro Bitcoin and crypto for a hot minute, but he's still not as popular as Trump and Biden. And then Trump takes it and everybody flocks to him. So it's like they're jumping from one to the other, which I understand. It's very hard to understand Mr. Kennedy anyways. Like I can't, I have to turn him up on TV. No disrespect, sir. I understand your voice, the situation. It's really hard to hear you. So it's really hard to hear a lot of them. They sometimes mumble and then they get really loud. Then they mumble and they get really loud. I want to see a young president. Can we have a young president? How about that? Let's get a young president. You must be younger than 70 years old to be president. Actually, how old is Donald Trump? 78. All right. And Joe Biden. 81. Good God, old man. You still going? Jeez. He's been in politics for such a long time. I remember him back in the day. Like, geez Louise, Joe. 81 years. Good luck, sir. Good luck to both of you. All three of you. Good luck. Anyways, BlackRock, other issuers update S1 filing for spot Bitcoin ETF, raising expectations for July launch. Now remember, right? Again, it didn't look like the ETF was likely on Ethereum, and then all of a sudden, pop. Right? We got presidential candidate saying, hey, I support crypto. And then we got the Ethereum ETF because the Biden administration swapped around. Maybe there was a conversation with Gary to loosen up the reins. Because we got the SEC drop temporarily, doesn't mean they can't go back after consensus. Just FYI. While it was a positive move for crypto, does not mean that they can't come back after consensus in Ethereum. Just FYI. So we'll see how that goes. But now that it's looking like July, don't go with the expectations that, hey, guess what? My Ethereum moon bag is going to be very soon. Because it's going to take time. Let's say July, August, September, October, sometime in that range that you might see significance, right? Because it's going to take a minute for people to on-ramp some of these clients. Now, they're probably preparing. I'm not going to lie. They're probably preparing, right? Let's go look at the Ethereum chart. As soon as they probably heard that the ETF was coming on, look at that. Look at that. That's a good candle right there, right? So that's May 20th, right? Do you think that's the day that the Ethereum ETF announcements went out, or that people heard that it's possible you might have an Ethereum ETF? That's very much possible, right? That's very much possible. I don't know, man. By the time I even campaign to be in politics, I have to start locally and then work my way up to the state, and then to the federal government. By that time, I'll be 50, and I already got a bunch of grays. Like, can you imagine by the time I come out of a presidency? All presidents come out older than they went in. But Joe Biden's just mad old. I didn't know he was that old. Anyways, moving on. So, is it priced in right now? I think some of it's priced in, not all of it. We'll have the Ethereum ETF approval, let's say somewhere over here in July, right? And then slowly but surely, 37, 4K, 42, right? And if you want my price predictions, I think in 2025, after the Ethereum ETFs had some time to grow, I certainly think this is my price prediction. The chart's not even big enough, damn it. All right. There you go. All right, see that? See the numbers over here on the right-hand side? So from where we are, over time, what day is that? That's January 2025. I think it's more deep into like Q2, Q3, but 9,200 is my target. So that's a price increase of 169%. I say 170, 180% price increase on Ethereum over a longer period of time. Instead of 180 days, it might be like 260 or something like that. But I certainly could see Ethereum anywhere between 7 and 10K. I would be sort of happy, right? I don't have a big bag of Ethereum. I know many of us don't, but you know that would be money that I could use. That would be money that I could help. I just want to pay down debts. I want to make sure my family's squared away. Yeah, I want to grow myself, but I always got to take care of my family first, and then if I got extra money, I go and knock out a few things. But either way, positive. We got Franklin Templeton, VanEck, BlackRock, 21 shares, Fidelity, Grayscale, Bitwise, all that good stuff. The fees for Franklin Templeton disclosed at 0.919%. VanEck is more around about the same. Like, this is a 0.20%. Grayscale, about 40%, 0.40%, 0.4%. Oh, no, excuse me. The launch of the spot Bitcoin ETF. That's Bitcoin ETF. Grayscale had a higher fee, so everybody left. I want to know the fee for the Ethereum ETF. I guess we don't know yet. We'll find out with time. Blockchain advocacy group raises privacy concerns over IRS crypto tax form. There are some concerns about this form, but it's Form 1099-DA. The Chamber of Digital Commerce, leading trade association in blockchain industry, has submitted feedback on the United States IRS proposed Form 1099-DA, which is intended for reporting digital asset transactions. The Chamber's detailed response highlights the need to simplify the form, making it more straightforward for brokers dealing with digital assets, such as cryptocurrencies, to use. It also highlights privacy concerns, including requests only the necessary information for reporting digital asset transactions by taxpayers. The Chamber criticized the draft form for requesting excessive information, and it suggests that the final form only requires information necessary for basic tax reporting, while brokers should retain additional details for use during specific IRS examination. And you can see the form here, or the letter about the form here. The advocacy group also raised concerns about the form's request for sensitive information, such as transaction IDs, digital asset addresses. It argues that such details could infringe upon the taxpayer's privacy and should only be collected if there's any suspicion of criminal activity. The feedback points out that a draft form implies that the need for specific broker transactions, which were not included. The Chamber advises that IRS to release instructions to the public review before finalizing the form to ensure brokers are accurately that they accurately complete it. So there are some privacy concerns about the latest form that brokers and people or organizations will need to use, Form 1099-DA. Now, I'm not sure what you think, and I'd be interested to know your comments. But not all blockchains have the transaction hash or ID. They might have something in which you can see the transaction, but you won't be able to see the details, right? Like privacy chains, right? So you might only be able to search by block number or so on and so forth. If you're not provided a transaction ID, you're provided something completely else. So I wonder how the IRS is going to deal with that. And I don't know. That's above my pay grade. But I'm interested nonetheless. Standard Chartered is building a spot Bitcoin ETF and ETH trading desk, right? So the new London-based desk will start operation soon and be part of the bank's FX trading unit. Standard Chartered would become one of the first global banks to enter spot cryptocurrency trading, right? So a bank getting into the spot trading business or the spot trading realm, which is a London-based desk, which will start operation soon and be part of the bank's FX trading. Standard Chartered told CoinDesk the news was first reported by Bloomberg, citing people familiar with the matter. Standard Chartered would become one of the first banks to enter spot cryptocurrency trading, though others have been trading crypto derivatives for several years. We have been working closely with regulators to support demand from our institutional clients to trade Bitcoin and Ethereum in line with our strategy to support clients across a wider digital asset ecosystem and from access and custody to tokenization and interoperability, Standard Chartered said in an email statement. The banking giant involvement in cryptocurrency is now well established as a backer of digital asset custodian Zotac Custody and its exchange Zotac Markets. I got an update here on June 21st, yesterday, that Standard Chartered has confirmed the news earlier reported by Bloomberg to CoinDesk and provided a statement via email, which was added and I just read. Telegram popping. I'm not sure if you guys mess around with Telegram, but Telegram's been popping. You know, different projects that you can mine and use Telegram to get paid out, whether it's Gram or others, ton. But yeah, so it's getting a lot of positive feedback. And Telegram, does Telegram itself have a token? I don't think so. I know of other tokens, but I don't think Telegram, yeah, like look in the top right here. Telegram Inu. Telegram Open Network IOU Gram. That's not the right gram, by the way. That's interesting, though. Where the heck did this come from? Okay. This is the real gram right here. And you can see that it's down, but you can exchange gram for ton. And obviously, it was doing really well at the very beginning. It's got a decent amount of exchanges. Maybe not all the exchanges that we care about, but a decent amount of exchanges. Otherwise, you can use, you know, your app, Tunkeeper or whatever, to basically swap it out, whatever it might be. But yeah, Telegram's popping, getting a lot of coverage, getting a lot of publicity. Good for them. Crypto adoption. They got a statement here. Crypto adoption is hindered by poor UX or GUI design, I guess you could say, or the navigation of a particular app, limited real-world utility, and terrible distribution. Through its support for an integration of the open network, Telegram is addressing all of these issues and more. I guess Ton is a part of, like, I guess that would be the token, is Ton. But Telegram doesn't have a token for itself. It's not like Telegram coin or whatever. But either way, the open network has been around for a hot minute. I remember mining them back in the day. Then they upgraded, and I lost all that ton. And I said, whatever. I know a lot of people that were able to upgrade it. Congratulations for those of you that were in there and were able to keep your legacy tokens. But yeah, Ton and Telegram are getting a lot of attention. I don't like Telegram. I'm not going to lie. I do not like Telegram. I don't like having to use Telegram to not only withdraw my funds, but then to, like, I got to withdraw my funds to Telegram, and then I can withdraw my funds from Telegram to my actual wallet. And then if I want to do something special with it, I got to go back to Telegram. I don't like that. But it is easier for people to use, and Telegram is popping. A lot of people use it. Anybody I talk to from Asia or other markets, hey, you got your Telegram? What's your Telegram? Yada, yada, yada. So there ain't no getting away from it, unfortunately. Even if I don't like Telegram, a lot of people use it. A lot of projects use it. A lot of companies use it. And we might see it continue to grow. So there you go. Telegram trading bots is also a big one, too. I see a lot of that, where traders are utilizing automated trades or bots, right? You got different price analytics. Even for Solana, that a few bots are out there, like the Bonk bot, where you can auto trade based upon, you know, whatever the fuck's trending or whatever. So ain't gonna lie, it's growing, even though I don't like it. Indian authority fines crypto exchange Binance for $2.25 million for AML violations. Seems Binance can't catch a break. But basically, they got hit for anti-money laundering regulations or violating anti-money laundering regulations. Binance return to India is seen as challenging, especially after the government's tax measures significantly reduced daily trades on some major local cryptocurrencies. This fine follows Binance global scrutiny and former CEO CZ legal issues, right? So, but the CEO was pretty happy for, I think something launched recently, or Standard Charter, that's what it was. This right here, Standard Charter, getting into the spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF. The CEO for Binance, which I can't recall his name, not CZ because he's all been removed, I guess commending Standard Charter. Solana ETF in the works. 3IQ files for new ETP in Canada. My Canadian brothers and sisters up there getting some love. That's what's up. It looks like they have a statement here, or 3IQ posted on X June 20th. saying that we have submitted preliminary prospects for the Solana Fund Q Sol in Canada in relation to the initial public offering. Is pleased to announce that we have submitted preliminary prospects for Solana Fund in Canada. This continues our track record of innovation, and if receipt of applicable regulatory approvals is obtained, the fund would be the first Solana exchange-traded product to be listed in North America. So, Solana ETF when? Well, looks like we're making progress on it. Looks like we're going to possibly get that in the future. I think Ethereum ETF, obviously, July, August, going to take most of the rest of 2024 for that Ethereum ETF to really pop off. And once, probably Q4, Q5, Q4 of 2024, Q1 of 2025, we might see a Solana ETF. If we get it a lot sooner than that, hells to the yeah. That's all I got to say. But we'll see. And you got a chart here. You guys would be stunned to realize we've already have over 1 billion in Solana ETP elsewhere in the world. 21 shares, coin shares, Benek, Wisdom Tree, so on and so forth. So we'll see how things go. 50 Cent Twitter or X hacked to promote Solana meme coins. Solana meme coins are all over the place. A lot of them don't do a damn thing. A lot of them are meant to just rug you. They just get some liquidity added to it. You're like, oh, snap, let me get in while it's so low. And then you get rugged, and you're like, oh, I got racked. And then you cry about it, and then you come back and you do it all over again. You find a different meme coin. So meme coins are out there. A lot of them are pretty stupid. I can't promise you the world, but Pellish is working really hard. Ark is working really hard on Cats of Crypto, along with myself. And while I have faltered in promoting and keeping up with Coochie Coin and Demo Cats because I've been busy and I don't have anybody to help me and I don't have money to pay somebody to help me, I will be trying to, throw little promotions out there and try to help spur up some type of transaction, just to get people to trade and stuff like that. Get a couple bots on it, whatever, just to get the transactions flowing is what I would like to do. But I can tell you that those projects are done by me. Like we coded it. I coded it. Okay? I put in the commands. There's nothing nefarious in it. Now, if Solana has a compromise, which it has been in the past, then obviously that could impact people. But as far as the project being nefarious, no. Mistakes are always made, but there's nothing nefarious in the projects. That's the only thing I can speak to. Every other meme coin out there, it's pretty much, they got a good team, they got good marketing, and you're going to see people talk about various tokens or get their Twitter accounts hacked and promote it. And you just got to be, keep your head on a swivel, be observant, looking out for some of these situations where they might rug you. But yeah, 50 Cent's Twitter was hacked, account was compromised, promoting a Solana token called Gun It, launched by Pump.Fun. The posts were elaborate, some reference to rap icons, Cognac brand. Others called out recent celebrity-related crypto narratives, including Martin Strickle's creation of the alleged official Donald Trump Solana token and controversial influencer Andrew Tate's promotion of Daddy Coin. One even featured Solana theme meme with 50 Cent at the center. Actually, let's go look at what Gunit is. What is its market cap at? I don't even see it. Oh, here it is. So it's got 63K in liquidity. And yeah, that sucker rug like a mofo. That sucker rug like a mofo. Yeah. Interesting. I wonder if this is the same one. It looks like it's the same one, but I could be wrong. That's the problem, dude, man. Like, you make one cryptocurrency, there's like 3 others that have the same fucking name. Well, I can invite you to the Discord, and I can, the Telegram's out there. All you gotta do is join the Telegram. But some of you guys don't even like Telegram yourself. So you're not in it. You're not on WhatsApp, right? You guys should be already in the Discord server for me. I don't have a Discord server specifically for the coin. There is a Cats of Crypto Discord that you're more than welcome to join, but I don't have a Discord for Coochie Coin and Democats, because I don't have time to moderate all these different places. I don't. But there are some people in the Cats of Crypto Discord that are, you know, helping out and providing a helping hand. But yeah, join the just go to the website, catsofcrypto.meme, right? Coochiecoin.meme. Join the Telegram, and then I can add you. You just click the button, and I can add you as a moderator or whatever, and Arc or whatever can manage you in a Discord because they don't have a Telegram. But for my coins, Telegram or get in my Discord to help out. And it's just a matter, like, you don't even need to be an admin to help out, dude. Like, just post something, bro. Like, go to Twitter at CoochieCoin and, you know, throw something up, or at Democats, you know, vote whatever. Like, I don't want Democats to be any left to vote for any, like, promote any presidential candidate or any candidate specifically. All I want Democats to do is just get people up off their asses to go and participate in their local, state, and country's government. Be educated, be informed, and vote. I don't care which one they vote for. They just need to go and vote. Get off the couch and go vote. When it's time to vote, go do it. That's what Democats is for. Coochie Coin, again, is honoring and respecting women. Got a couple projects that I want to donate to, but I haven't taken profits in order to do that. I don't want to dip the price. We need to get more traffic on it first before I can do that. I am in communication with the ladies or the women of those foundations. They are hanging tight until I want to do something substantial for them. And then Cats of Crypto, they're doing different things, whether it's a giveaway, a competition, or future prospects for other trading pairs. Keep an eye on the announcements in the Discord. But if you want to help me with the two products I have, get in the Telegram, and then on Twitter or X, all you got to do is tag DemoCats24 or CoochieCoin and do like a fun little GIF for me. That's it. Or if I post something, help repost it. Help share it out. That's how you can help. Anyways, we got Red Panda Mining coming on here in just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and start watching the crypto world. You're more than welcome to hang out, but if you leave, that's all good. I don't have anything else to add to it, but I will love to see you guys at Mining Disrupt 2024 and Bitcoin Conference 2024. There won't be a show next weekend or next Saturday, but there will be the following, so just hang tight for me. However, I'm going to try to get as much content as I can out this upcoming week from Mining Disrupt. Please do me a favor, check it out. Hit the like button, share it to your friends, your family members, your dog, your cat, I don't care. Share it, promote it organically, help me out. And yeah, man, just stay positive. Don't fight amongst each other. Stay positive. We can have disagreements, we can debate, we can agree to disagree and still live and coexist. So just stay positive. Don't get mad. Don't get in your feelings. You know, if you disagree with something, argue why you disagree with it, provide some facts, and then that's it. Don't let it eat at you. Don't let it pick at you. And if you call something out because you think it's wrong, go for it too. Like, that's the beauty of what we can do. We can do all this. There's nothing stopping us from doing it. So do it. You do you, I do me, we meet in the middle. So do what you think is best. Do what you believe is right. It's your opinion, it's your beliefs, it's your thoughts. It's my opinion, it's my beliefs, it's my thoughts. We may disagree, we may not align, but there's no reason why we can't get along. So anyways, we're going to listen to Crypto World. If you do get out of here, before you do me a favor, hit the like button. Make sure to get subscribed, hit the notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out additional links in the description. That'll support the channel and what we do here. And we'll chill out, hang out to Red Panda. All right?
Today, Bitcoin falls to the $63,000 level to cap off a week of losses. Two House lawmakers visit the Binance executive detained in Nigeria, and the head of litigation and investigations at Consensus discusses the SEC's decision to end its investigation into the company. Welcome to CNBC's Crypto World. I'm Jordan Smith. Crypto prices in the red to end the week as of noon Eastern. Bitcoin dropped more than 1.5% to the $63,000 level. Ether dipped slightly, trading to just under $3,500, and Solana fell more than 1% to $131. For the week, crypto prices are mixed, with Bitcoin down more than 2.5% and Ether up nearly 3% as of noon. Solana is down more than 7% for the week. All right, let's talk about the top stories. 2 U.S. lawmakers visited the Binance executive detained in Nigeria, and they're calling for his release. Representatives French Hill, a Republican, and Chrissy Houlihan, a Democrat, visited Tigran Gambaryan in prison while in the country to discuss anti-terrorism efforts. In a post on X yesterday, Hill said that Gambaryan is being wrongfully detained and should be freed. The congressman said Gambaryan is suffering from malaria and double pneumonia while being denied access to adequate medical attention. In a video in the X post, Congressman Hill said that he asked the U.S. Embassy to advocate for the humanitarian release of the Binance exec because of, quote, horrible conditions in the prison, his innocence, and his health. Hill was among the lawmakers that signed a letter to President Biden earlier this month urging him to work for Gambaryan's release. The executive has been detained in Nigeria since February, facing money laundering charges due to his involvement in the crypto exchange. Next, the Winklevoss twins donated $2 million in Bitcoin to support Trump in the upcoming election. In a post on X yesterday, the founders of the crypto company Gemini said they each donated $1 million in Bitcoin to support the candidate. Tyler Winklevoss wrote that President Biden's administration had, quote, openly declared war on crypto and that Trump was pro-Bitcoin, pro-crypto, and pro-business. We reached out to President Biden's campaign for comment but didn't hear back right away. Trump has presented himself as a champion for crypto and met with Bitcoin mining executives earlier this month, including those from the publicly traded companies Riot and CleanSpark, while the crypto industry is increasingly trying to influence the upcoming elections with millions in donations to crypto-focused super PACs. Last, a California judge ruled that a civil securities lawsuit against the crypto company Ripple will move ahead to trial, but dismissed allegations suggesting that Ripple violated federal securities law by selling its token XRP. The federal judge for the Northern District of California ruled yesterday that a jury will hear arguments on whether Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple's CEO, made misleading statements in connection with the sale of securities in a 2017 interview. The judge tossed out other claims in the class action lawsuit. According to court documents, attorneys for Ripple argued that the claims should be thrown out because XRP does not meet the definition of a security under the Howey test and therefore can't give rise to a claim for misleading statements in connection with a security. In yesterday's court document, the judge said that Ripple argued that the court should follow the reasoning of Annalisa Torres, the federal court judge for the Southern District of New York, who ruled XRP did not meet all the points of the Howey test when sold to retail participants on crypto exchanges. That ruling was considered a partial victory for Ripple. Now, we reached out to the firm regarding the development in California, and in a statement, Ripple's chief legal officer said that the one individual state law claim that survived will be dealt with at trial and that nothing disturbs the ruling from Judge Torres in the SEC case. Now, this afternoon, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse posted on X that the fact that 4 out of 5 claims in the suit were dismissed is a, quote, big win, adding that nothing in the decision negates or changes the fact that XRP is in and of itself not a security, according to the New York court decision. He added that regarding any misleading statements, he stands by what he said and is looking forward to shedding light on that during the trial. All right, for our main story this week, Consensus said that the SEC closed its investigation into Ethereum and won't pursue enforcement action against the company. Crypto World's Talia Kaplan spoke with Laura Brookover, head of litigation and investigations at Consensus, about the development and whether the crypto firm still plans to pursue its lawsuit against the agency.
I want to discuss a big development for Consensus this week. In a blog post on Tuesday, Consensus announced that the SEC notified you that the agency is closing its investigation into Ethereum 2.0 and will not pursue an enforcement action against the crypto company. This development came after the Wells notice Consensus says it received from the SEC and the lawsuit filed by Consensus a couple of months ago, alleging regulatory overreach by the regulator. What was your reaction to this latest development, and what do you think it signifies for the industry as a whole?
Well, we were very pleased to receive the letter noting that the investigation into Ethereum 2.0 had been concluded and that it was concluded without charges against Consensus. It's the right result. It's the result that we should have happened a year ago. It's a result that we were trying to seek in our lawsuit. So we're very pleased that this happened. But of course, the fight isn't over. The Ethereum investigation was just one of 3 investigations that Consensus has been facing and that are the subject of our lawsuit in Texas.
And so what do you think this development signifies for the industry, if anything at all?
Well, it's hard to say. The letter itself was very short. It was very clipped. It said only that the investigation was concluded, no charges were being brought, but it even resisted it disclaimed us drawing any conclusion from it, such as, that they found that Ether was a commodity and not a security. So although it's welcome that the investigation is over, it doesn't go far enough to provide the sort of transparency that the industry really needs as to why the SEC has closed this investigation and how that decision is relevant to the many other investigations and enforcement actions that are ongoing.
Right. So even though it's over, there's still an opportunity for the SEC to come after Ethereum after the fact, maybe after the presidential election is done. And there's no clarity on what we really wanted to know is how are they classifying XYZ as a security or XYZ as an economy? Commodity.
Closing its investigation into Ethereum, do you think moving forward with this lawsuit would still be an important step for Consensus and the crypto industry at large?
Well, not everything that we've sought in the lawsuit is redressed by this letter. Like I said, there are 3 investigations into Consensus. One dealt with Ethereum 2.0 or the merge, which was the transition to proof of stake. And that lawsuit was really focused on the Ethereum protocol itself and Ether on its own, whether Ether on its own was a security as a result of the merge. But there were 2 other investigations that we've dealt with, and those have culminated in a Wells notice finding that the Consensus has violated securities laws with respect to MetaMask swaps and MetaMask staking. Those are very important product features for our MetaMask wallet software. And one thing I want to emphasize, the MetaMask staking product feature, it relates to Ether staking. So services that Ether holders can take advantage of to stake their Ether. So although the investigation into Ethereum 2.0 and Ether on its own is concluded, there are still big questions around staking services and how the SEC views those. And until we get definitive answers and really a judicial ruling that we have not violated the securities laws, we're going to keep fighting because we brought the lawsuit in light of this cloud of regulatory uncertainty that's been hanging over our head for years. And while this letter goes a little way in removing that cloud, it doesn't go far enough.
So just to be clear, you are in fact continuing with your lawsuit against the...
Of course they are. Of course they are. Because they want the clarity. The industry wants clarity from the federal government on what they classify as a broker-dealer, a security, a commodity, and all this other stuff that they have not provided on. And every time a question is asked, they do not respond, and then they just hit you with a fucking fee or a fucking fine. They need to stop regulation by enforcement and work with the industry leaders and personnel to bring that clarity out. That's what we've been screaming about and asking for a while. All right, Red Panda is live. You guys all have yourself a wonderful day. I got a family reunion to go to. Go spend some time with the fam. Make sure to come check me out at Mind Disrupt. If you haven't got your tickets, link is in the description. Make sure to go get tickets for Bitcoin Nashville. Link is in the description. Keep an eye on Twitter. I'll keep you posted. And keep an eye out for random videos that are going to be coming throughout the week. You all take care. I'll catch you later on.
That's with me. Come on, buddy. That's with me.